everybody, good evening. So we've got a bit of a new project on. So we've acquired a hot tub, a Canadian Spa hot tub, but it's a blow up one, but it's got a hole in it. So I have ordered a repair kit, so we're going to have a go at fixing it and then we'll set it up and go from there. So I ordered off of good old eBay a Laser Spa vinyl repair kit. So it's got the instructions on the back which basically say clean the surface, preferably with rubbing alcohol. So I didn't know this bit, so I did a bit of research, and surgical spirits is just as good apparently. That's got alcohol in it, so that's going to clean the split. And then we'll apply some glue and apply the patch. So I will show you the damage to the tub. So I'll show you. This is a tub, flat on the floor, like a pancake. So the lid's on it at the minute, so I thought I'd keep the lid on it to keep it clean till I got around to fixing it. So I'll just pop the lid off for you. And then this is the actual tub itself. So there's the outer bit, which is the browny leathery bit, and then the vinyl bit's the inner bit. So I'll unpeel the two bits apart, and I have managed to find the hole in it already. It's very, very small, so I think we can repair it. So I'll pull the two bits apart and I'll show you the little split. I don't know if you had to pick it up on the camera. I drew around it with some pen. So there's a little hole. So we'll get some rubbing alcohol on it and give it a clean up. So a bit of paper towel, bit of his alcohol on there. Give it a good clean up. And then we will, so the kit comes with quite a few different patches, so I think we'll probably go for on this sort of size. I'll give it a good bit of coverage. We'll pop a bit of glue on. And it says to allow the glue to become tacky. Just check I've put enough on, and I have. So we'll leave that a bit to tack off, and then we'll pop the patch on. So it's tacked off, we'll pop his patch on. So off camera I'm just giving it a good press on, and I've put a thin bead of glue around the edge of the patch as well, just to try and help it. And it also says on the instructions to put a large weight on it overnight to help it to adhere properly. So I'll go and find something to put on it. So there we have it, a good old chock of wood and a house brick. So we'll do an update in the morning. We'll blow it up in the morning, see what happens. Good morning, it's the morning after the night before, so we will have a look how the patch looks this morning, and we'll blow it up, shall we? Let's have a look, eh? So there's my repair. It looks like it's took really, really well. So here's the unit. So we're gonna blow it up for the next bit. Digital spa control center. So it says in the instructions that if you put this hose onto the one that makes the bubbles, it will then inflate the spa. So we shall have a go. So it's time to blow it up. there we have it, all blown up.
Hello!
You're excited to go in the tub? Yeah. What's Annie Mae doing? You're swinging? Ah.
Go get Fluffy!
So there we are, all blown up, all
Yes.
pops.
Yeah.
So we'll inflate the lid. If the lid's
Now
flat
we
too.
need water.
We do. We're going to give it a good clean inside, and then I suppose we want to see if we can hear any hissing, didn't we? If the leak's fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear any hissing, pops?
No.
No. Right. So here we are again. So after we blew it up, the hot tub went down again. So I checked my patch. It wasn't my patch that was leaking, so we had another look all the way around, turned it upside down and blew it back up again. And there was another hole, and then we blew it back up, and then it went down again. So we blew it up again. So this is third time lucky. It's been blown up now for about 5-6 hours, and it's still up. So we're going to give inside of it a bit of a clean up, and then I think we can plumb up the motor and start and fill it up. Let's do this. It's finally happening! We're filling up with water! Woo! Wonder how many hours it'll take to fill. Yeah. Set stopwatch going. So, took about nearly a minute for ½ inch. So while it's filling, I'll show you this. Motor on, plumbed up, and it says that as you're filling it up, to leave the caps on. So caps are on. So there we go. Leave it alone for a bit. Ta-da! We're all full. We're all full, just started heating. Just gonna pop some chlorine in. I never looked at my phone how long it took. Oh, about 45 minutes. It's not too bad. So once you've got the water in, you have to take those two caps off. So I've just set it to heat. What are you doing, Annie, on the lid to the tub? What are you doing? Crazy little girl. So, just another bit of an update. We're still heating, so I've chlorinated the water. Took a bit of fathering out. The instructions on the chlorine wasn't very clear, so I did a bit of googling and found the answer to it, because you have to over chlorinate it when you first set it up. But depending on what tub you do, I'd advise just googling it, to be honest, because it's much easier. So we've been heating now for 6 hours, 7 hours I think it is. So the water was at 14 degrees, so the machine said when we first started warming it, so it's took that amount of time, and we're now at 25 degrees, so probably about halfway there. I've set it to 38 to start with, 38 degrees that is. So we'll see what happens. I'll do a water test in the morning to see what the chlorine levels and pH and whatnot are, and then hopefully we can start and use it. So anyway, I'll just whip the cover off and show you now, because we'll put the thermal liner on top of it to help keep the heat in. We're still inflated, so fingers crossed. There was only the 3 leaks. I think there might be a bit of a leak in the lid though. The lid feels a bit soft, so we'll probably have to have a look into that. But it doesn't matter. We can keep blowing the lid up. It's more crucial that the tub stays up in the lid. So anyway, I'll show you inside. So we'll just pop the lid off. There's 4 clips. They've got little locks on them, which is quite good if you've got children, so they can't go playing around with it. There's your thermal liner, just like a thick bit of bubble wrap. And there's the water, heating up nicely. cover that back up. So the machine's here, look, it displays the degrees. So it's at 26. We have got a bit of a leak, but again, done a little bit of research on that, and apparently once it's been running and it's up to temperature, the O-rings swell a little bit and stop it from leaking. So we'll put the cover back on and we'll give you another update in the morning. So back to the hot tub. I tested the water this morning before work, bit of a rush so I didn't film it, and the chlorine was still a little bit low, so put a little bit more chlorine in and up the pH a little bit, so it is all good to go. What do you think, Pops?
Good.
Best day ever?
Yes.
Jolly good. Right, so that is the end of our hot tub restoration, rebuild, whatever you want to call it. So all that's left to say is thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon. Woo!
Woohoo!